church. And you know why I love this church? Right there, all of you make this church. I had this whole thing planned out about stewardship and stuff, and then I heard Mary speak about amazing people doing all sorts of stuff in this church, and I listened to Darlene talk about all the things that are happening here, and I thought, they stole everything I was going to say. It's already been said. But I want you to think about it. When Jim started telling me it was that time of year again to come out and start talking about stewardship, I said, you know, I've been raising money for a long time. I want to see your budget. I want to know what my money goes to. So, I'm looking at these pages and pages and thinking, wow, I bet you a lot of people don't know where their money's going to. Lights. An amazing pianist, where'd she go? Well, she's way over there, sorry, she keeps jumping on me. How about all the great music that the choir sings? We have to pay all those things. And it's because of you we're able to do that. So when we're thinking about, when we're making our pledge later this year, think about how important this is to have the lights, a pianist, a pastor. All of those things are so important for this church, but we are the church. And that's why I love, we are making a difference in people's lives every day that show up here at church, but we make changes in our community. We care about our community. We're out making meals at different places. We collect food, and that's what we are as a church. And those are the things that I love about being here. I want to tell you 2 other ways you can give throughout the year besides making a pledge during your stewardship. Anybody ever heard of Thrivent Financial? Okay, just me. Thrivent Financial used to be just for Lutherans, and now it's open for all Christians. It's a financial institution, but they're a nonprofit. So any money that they make goes back to their members to direct to a nonprofit of their choice. I have a little money there, but Rockbrook United Methodist is where all of my Thrivent Choice dollars, is what they're called, come back to Rockbrook. Doesn't cost me anything. They're making great money for me and a little bit of money that I have there. But it's another way to give back to the church. So it's something for you to think about. One of the other things you can do with Thrivent, if we're planning something, I have twice a year I can get $250 to do a project. So we talk about Vacation Bible School. I can get money for Vacation Bible School and other volunteers to help you, because I know that takes a lot. So something to think about there. How many people have, I don't go anywhere without this, ask Jim. Got a smartphone? It goes in the bathroom with me to keep the dogs away, but there's an app called Together a Greater Good. And what it is, and I think Rod was the first one that used it a couple of weeks ago. If you go to restaurants, anybody like to go out to eat? I know I do. Coffee, any of those places. If you tag your purchase, all that money will come back to Rockbrook. And I think it's like 10% of each of the places that you tag, and it's really easy to do. All you do is take a picture of your receipt, upload it, say where you were and where you want it to go, and it comes to Rockbrook. Just another easy way when you're going out, buying things. There's all sorts of things on tag. It's a quick, easy app, but it just takes a minute. And that's what's going to keep this church going. This is what's going to make sure that we all do well in this community, that we can carry on what Jesus told us to do, and that's love one another. But we can't do it. I remember last winter when the heater was out, I was pretty chilly, in fact. Those are some of the things that we need to do. So I want to thank you. I want you to consider what you're giving later on. This church does mean a lot to me. I love all of you. Thank you.